More on this, I can bring in our Jerusalem correspondent, Noga Tarnopolsky. Good morning, Noga. What do we know about this drone strike yesterday? And
Good morning.
does it threaten this fragile ceasefire in Gaza?
Well, the ceasefire is absolutely threatened. It's not even really technically a ceasefire right now. The ceasefire per se ended a little more than a week ago on day 42 of phase one of that ceasefire deal that came into effect January 19th, around the time President Trump took office. And since it ended, Israel and Hamas have been in a sort of limbo. Israel is acting against what it calls our preparations for terror or terror ammunition stocks, both in Gaza, where the situation is absolutely in abeyance. It's not formally a ceasefire, but it has not been a return to war. And all parties at this point seem to be waiting to see what President Trump determines. In Lebanon, Israel's acting even more forcefully with airstrikes, and there the ceasefire for now is holding, although there are growing tensions as well.
Meanwhile, for more on Gaza, the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation on Friday endorsed an Arab League counter-proposal to Donald Trump's plan to take over Gaza and displace its residents. Of course, Trump's plan has been widely condemned and described as a proposal for ethnic cleansing. The Arab League plan intends to rebuild the enclave under the auspices of the Palestinian Authority. We can listen here to the Egyptian Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati.
It is certainly very positive that the emergency ministerial meeting of the OIC adopted the Egyptian plan, which has now become an Arab Islamic plan. The next step is for it to become an international plan.
And Noga, we've heard a lot about Donald Trump's plan, many people condemning it and some saying it will never actually happen. Is this Arab League plan any more likely to come to pass?
Well, the Arab plan is a much more realistic plan. It's a $53 billion plan, which would involve reconstructing and rebuilding Gaza from within and without, in the sense of rebuilding both buildings, but rebuilding also the administrative structure of Gaza. What the plan says is that it would be administered by Palestinian technocrats with a lot of support from other Arab nations. The two countries that President Trump had hoped would take Gazans leaving Gaza under his plan, Jordan and Egypt, both countries with peace treaties with Israel, have said that they will train a new Palestinian security force, something between an army and a police. So all of this does sound more realistic, although, two big ifs, the funding has not yet been actually put into place. For now, these are just promises. And secondly, again, until the war is not declared over, until there's not a determination of what the status of Gaza is, and so long as the war could be relaunched, as early as 3 days from now, no post-war plan seems that realistic.
Thank you very much for that, Noga Tarnopolsky in Jerusalem.